Spin a disc.
What's good, family? How you guys doing? How you guys keeping? Welcome back once again to the Bless Review. Now, man, today we've got Apostle Chiwenga, man, and what he gotta say, I gotta tell you, man. What he gotta say about Evangelist Muparinga is, man, it's out of this world, man. It's out of this world. I mean, it ain't safe in these holy streets, man. It ain't safe in these holy streets. I mean, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? But, you know, he's got some damning allegations that he's making to the evangelist, man. And I ain't going to say too much. I'm just going to let the video speak for itself. I'll allow the man of God, Apostle Chiwenga, to stand up and approach the front of the stage and face the congregation, son. Because he's got something to say. He's got something to say. Anyway, if you feel some type of way, put it down in the comment section. I'm your boy Bliss, and I'm out.
Stop talking about my problems with the state. Stop claiming that you know what I was doing. He doesn't know what I was doing. Yes. He comes up with a lot of suppositions. Now, let me tell you two things that caused Muparinga to hate me. Muparinga hates me to the core because I stole his prominence from street preaching. But I didn't replace Muparinga, because if people believed that he was a man of God, then I never asked anyone, stop listening to Muparinga, listen to me. People stopped following Muparinga because they were attracted to my message. Muparinga is a troubled soul, a seriously troubled soul. Because what Muparinga did, and this is what I want him to listen to, it's again a sign that if I want to have a personal brawl with him, I have the capacity to do that. Since 2019, Muparinga has attacked me personally, and I've continued to warn him. He has refused to listen. What Muparinga did is in 2009, when? 2009. In 2009 and 2010, Muparinga came to Gomba. I used to come to Gomba not to listen to Muparinga. I listened to a lot of charlatans. So what we would do is we would go into town, do some window shopping or some shopping, to do some transacting outside work. And before lunchtime is over, we would pass through Gomba. The lunchtime was like drama. You know, the end time message, people preached in English, one interpreting and with a lot of gestures and all that. And that's how I ended up knowing Muparinga. I wasn't going to Gomba kunona Muparinga. There were many preachers at Gomba. I did not know the true gospel then. But when I then started preaching around 2013, there was a time when Muparinga came and said, look, it happened around 2011, 2012. Because what happened is in 2013, that's when Muparinga got sick. In 2011, 2012, I was still coming to Gomba. Muparinga came and preached. He preached that he has found a God that heals. He said I was HIV positive and God healed me. We believed it. You understand? I didn't know him personally. Contrary to what he is saying, when I was still working, I only knew him as a street preacher. We never had a personal relationship. I came to Gomba, listened to whoever was preaching. If I wanted to give my offerings in ignorance, I gave them, including himself. There was nothing personal. Muparinga never came to my house. I never went to Muparinga's house. So there's no personal relationship between me and him. It's a lie. In 2011, 2012, Muparinga preached. Every time he preached, he said, I was HIV positive. God healed me. Now I'm free because I was healed by God through the man of God, Hubert Angel. He preached that. It was not a personal conversation. He preached about him being healed by God, so I can pray for you and God will heal you. So we said, well, glory to God. You understand? Mm-hmm. Come 2013, we started preaching. He wasn't happy about it because we had to ask for time. And they were sharing time in that time, the three of them, Chambwera, Matema, and Muparinga. I asked for time. They refused to create time during the day, so they ended up giving me evening time, which started around 4. I had to buy lights and generator to preach because it was going to get dark and I needed to record. But because people would come from work after 5, what happened is I started having more people than them. Then they said, let's rotate. Let's rotate. This week you preach 4 to 5, and then next week we get that chance. We did that for a couple of times, and each time I switched, people changed their time. They also came the time I was preaching. So it was clear that more people were coming to me than when they are coming to him. And he said he's leaving Gomba. He started preaching at Julius Nyerere there. There was a place he founded for himself. It didn't work. He had to come back to Gomba because he thought he was going to have more people following him. Not more people followed him. So he came back and he started to say, give me time. I refused. He tried to bully me. I refused to be bullied. And it was embarrassing. A lot of things happened. But I'm saying this for you to know that in 2014, Muparinga got sick because of his preaching that he was healed of HIV. He stopped taking his medicine. It was me and other people who sat down. I think if you still remember, there was a time when Muparinga was not preaching for about 4 or 5 months, and he was walking with a cap on his head. He had developed Bundu Pamanza, and it wasn't looking good. I am one of the people who asked Dikazarira to persuade Muparinga to take his medicine. He almost died by defaulting on his medication, having been deceived by Hubert Angel that he was now healed. Muparinga could have died if isusu vaparidze pagomba dai tisina kuita dare rekuti imi vanakazarira imi muri closer kuna Muparinga kudarika isusu. Mukomana ari kurwara, onai kusviba kwaaita, onai mapundu aaita. Mapundu ana Muparinga aya akadefaulta mishonga muna 2013 and 2014. Abhilivhiswa kuti ava HIV negative. We sat down and came up with a committee to go and talk to him. If this man called Kazarira is still alive, he lived in Epworth, we used to preach together. He can confirm this conversation. It happened. And this is why he ended up resuming on his medication. We said to him, well, did you go for testing to prove that what the prophet said is true? He couldn't answer that. Go and get tested. If you are still sick, tora mishonga azvinyadzise. So these are some of the things that we have done for Muparinga to save his life. He was so naive that he was made to believe that he is sick. He is no longer sick. To the extent that he stopped taking his medication, we helped him kuti ngatidzokere tinonwa mishonga. Azvikutadzise kuparidza zvekunwa mishonga. So Muparinga resumed his medicines and Muparinga got better. Ndopa akazobvisa KPI akatanga kuparidza. Bose bundu ranga inyarura risingaiti rakakura kudai. Saka aifamba akavhara mhanza nebundu ranga riri pa.